Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Episode Danganronpa. Goodbye Despair. Ja, jetzt wurde darüber so nicht wusste, Chiaki ist nicht da. Vielleicht müssen wir doch auf Ibuki zurückgreifen. When I arrived at the restaurant, the first thing I saw was everyone's backs, as if they were forming a circle around something. Hey, what happened? As I said that, I peeked over everyone's shoulder.
I got something I want to say. Fuyuhiko, is it okay for you to be moving around like this so soon?
Well, you shouldn't be okay.
Whatever I say after this point, I apologize in advance if I make a mistake. My last name is Kuzuryu. My first name is pronounced Fuyuhiko. I'm still an inexperienced member of my family's business. From this point forward, I hope we get along so we can get to know each other better.
Just what the hell was that? It's nothing really, just a greeting. There's no way that was just a greeting. And yet, I feel like that was the first time Fuyuhiko ever greeted us. That eye patch of yours.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's no way that's nothing since that eye is no longer. So you can't see out of it. It's only one eye. Besides, don't I look like I've gained some prestige or something?
However,
Fuyuhiko, why are you acting all so cool and stuff? Don't you understand the position you're in right now?
you
Do you really think we'll forgive you that easy for what you did?
understand?
Don't you get it? It's your fault my hero is dead. No, not just my hero. Peko died because of you too. It's all your fault. Fuyuhiko, we have finally been able to get together with everyone.
And
So, what if we are all here? You better not say we are friends or something. There's no way a killer like him will ever be our friend.
I know.
Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault. I already know that. It's my fault that those two are dead.
you.
Are you planning to just give us your so what attitude? It's not that. As he squeezed out those words, Fuyuhiko suddenly collapsed to the ground.
Fuyuhiko!
Huh? What the heck? Hey, don't mess with me. Do you really think we're gonna forgive you if you just drop to your knees and cry? Do you really think a half-assed apology will make us forget what you've done?
No, I don't think that at all.
A body has been discovered, huh?
This is... Ah!
Has a slit his own stomach. Oof! Huh? I'm saying he cut open his own frigging stomach? What are you doing?
I didn't think I'd be forgiven by such a half-assed apology. But if I don't do this, my feelings won't feel resolved.
That doesn't mean you slice your stomach. You must carry him to the hospital as soon as possible. You're right. Kazuichi, lend me a hand.
This is bad.
Yeah, sure thing. Stop it, I can walk there myself. There's no way you can walk. Even though I took the time to patch you up, now I need to sew your wounds all over again. I feel so ashamed. In the end, I made trouble for everyone again. The others carried Fuyuhiko out of the restaurant, but for those of us who were left there... Well, this is awkward. How should I start up a conversation? You fucking bitch.
Well,
Hey, Yuki, I've been thinking about this for a while, but what would my hero say about all this? I know you guys were best friends, so what do you think? What would my hero say?
what would Mahiru say?
Mahiru, genau.
She'd probably get mad. Really mad. And after she got mad...
It's definitely not possible. There's no way it would be that easy to move on. We never had to think about death until we came to this island. So when we were forced to suddenly confront it, there's no way we would know how we are supposed to deal with it. We are not that strong.
Hey,
This is a rare occurrence. If you are thinking about saying something inappropriate again, now is not the best time. No, it's not that. Does anyone know where Akane is?
Huh?
Now that you mention it, she's gone. It's so strange for her to not join us for breakfast. I have a bad feeling about that too. Bad feeling? I mean, hasn't she been acting a little weird these past few days? She's always weird. But I'm a little worried though. She's not the one I'm worried about. An awkward feeling lingered as we finished breakfast soon after we all decided to return to our cottages. More free time with waifu Chica. Oh yeah. I've never felt so faked in the morning before. It's probably because of everything that's happened. But I should put that feeling aside and move on. There's no such thing as a useless day for us anymore. Free time. Oh Leute. Ihr wisst, wo es hingeht. Erstmal in den Supermarkt. Wir müssen... Ah ne, Moment. Wir haben noch die Go-Steine. Genau, die können wir hier schenken. Ja, wo sind sie? Man kann nicht? Wie ging das? Okay, keine Ahnung. Just making sure, dass ich die noch habe. Genau. Oh. Bro. Was ist das eigentlich für ein T-Shirt? Gibt's das irgendwo zu kaufen? Hey, vielleicht kann ich an Karneval irgendwann mal als der Typ gehen. Gucken wir erstmal, was am Ende passiert. Yo, what the frick? Die ist nicht hier. Oh no, 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 no. Monka Omega. Achso, du bist... LOL. Ich slide in deine DMs. Wo bist du? Da. Ding Dong. Wo ist das? Oh! Ich weiß, warum sie so aus ist. If you know what I mean. Oh, das sind die Chips. Oh, freut mich, dass du die gegessen hast. Wirkt es denn schon? Oh, Alter, das ist der perfekte Moment, dass sie wirken. I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I should head to the diner. Das ist ein freaking Date.
Yep.
Yeah, you can come with me. I spent time today eating a hamburger at the diner with Chiaki. Das ist ein freaking guter Day. Freaking Hamburger essen gehen. Would you give a present? What would you give to her?
Hey.
Hey, that looks fun. I will play around with different ways of using it when I go back to my room. Thanks. There's somewhere I wanna go with you today. Is that okay? Yeah, of course. Anyway, it's fine. It's the first time Chiaki has picked a place herself. My heart is starting to race. Chiaki took me to the beach. Oof. She's looking around for some reason. Hey, why did you pick the beach after all this time? Did you want to swim or something? In those types of games, usually you would put lotion on my back, right? And then you would touch me in a weird place and I would yell at you. It's a standard tactic.
Huh?
Which reminds me, where do you think the legendary tree is growing? What kind of game are you talking about now?
Well?
And she gives you 3 choices for what we are going to do from now on. Please select from the following 3. Is this a game of hers or something? I opened the piece of paper Chiaki gave me. Do I really have to choose one of those? If you know what I mean. Das ist noch das simpelste Happy Joy Joy. Wie direkt ist sie? Boah, kann man das schwer einschätzen. Aber Bro, nachdem du... Ich glaube, das ist das Safeste. And then I hugged Chiaki. Just kidding. Oh, you were... I'm glad you were just kidding. If you did something that violent so suddenly, it would have been very bad. All the flags in the story would have been lowered, and the affection meter would just drastically decreased. This is pretty difficult. Do I really have to choose one? Hä? I don't really know either, but it's probably something like this. Suddenly Chiaki started running. Catch me if you can. She continued running across the beach. I had no choice, so I chased after her. After chasing her around for a little bit, I felt very tired and sat down on the beach. Chiaki, what in the world are you doing? I was thinking about overcoming the genre. I'm bad at... I don't know, I remember. The other day you mentioned that there are games you're not good at. Apparently my father also wasn't good at things like this. Well, this is the most difficult after all. I see, so this is what it feels like. How do you feel convinced by yourself?
Hey.
Just now, there was a date, right? I think those are usually a little different, but I sort of understand what Chiaki means when she said she's not good at this genre. She probably means dating sims. After spending time with you, I realized something for the first time. Und Hack ist definitiv... Weißt du, ich habe sie perfekt gelesen, was sie für ein Typ ist, ja? Und ist einfach ein mega Scam. Oh, ich bin in deine Arme gefallen, ja. There are a lot of things I still don't understand. For example, I know how babies are made, but I don't really know how to fall in love with someone. That sort of thing. Why would you use that as an example?
What happened?
Oh, what happened? Your face is red, Hajime. Nothing happened.
Yep.
Just as I thought. There's still a bunch of stuff I don't know anything about. I want to know more about lots of things. Because if I do, I will able to understand much more, I think.
Well,
Oh, ich hab das gesehen. So you can keep teaching me, Hajime? Yeah, of course. But in order to do that, we need to hurry up and get off this island.
don't ever forget about me.
Even after you get...
After you get out of here.
Oof. I don't know why Chiaki would say something like that, but there's no denying the strong bond I feel between Chiaki and myself. I will definitely get out of here and take Chiaki to a lot of different places. Oh boy! On to the next one, würde ich mal sagen, ne? You just unlocked the skill cheat code. Give yourself a pat on the back, you have earned it. Wow, und das bekommt man dann? What the frick? Und das bekommt... After discussing different ideas about where we should go next, I turned onto my room. What the frick? Kann man das verschenken? Wait, jetzt habe ich das Hauptfragment voll. Kann ich jetzt verschwinden? Ah, dann können wir noch einen Besuch abstatten, bevor sie stirbt. I hope Fyoki's resting. What should I do? Yes. It might be good if you get some rest while there's time. I won't have any chance if Fuyuhiko's conditions worsens. I spent time with Mikey while she took a break. It looks like we grew a little closer today. Ja, Wasser. Oh. Richtig super. Ah yes, I take anything that you don't want. If you would like, you can call... you can even call me a trash can. Wie, du sagst einmal I'm sorry. Das sind hier sehr Sayaka-Sounds, ne, die ich hier höre. About before, it doesn't really matter. I'm sorry, I had a weird attitude too.
Sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong. It was my fault. That's definitely it. Well, I'm trying to say it was my fault, so... Hachimi, you look pale. Oh, really? Yes, your blood circulation looks worse than usual. Bro, ich bin einer, der sieht immer richtig weiß aus. Also alle sagen immer, dass ich mega blass aussehe. Also nicht weiß, sondern blass. Das heißt, wenn ich mal blass werde, ja, dann ist das so blass hoch 2. You have been eating breakfast. Have you getting enough sleep? Well, I've been eating somewhat, but I guess I'm not getting enough sleep. I understand you can't have it since you were in this situation, but try to avoid consuming any stimulations before you sleep. Take deep breaths and do some light stretching. Little things like that should help you with the quality of your sleep. Bro, ich würde gerne mal nach Monaten mal wieder richtig guten Schlaf bekommen. Ich habe seit 3 Monaten Albträume. Das hört nicht auf und jetzt sind immer wieder neue. Also es ist interessant, mit was für kranken Sachen ich immer wieder aufkomme. Und sei es irgendwelche Ratten, die mich verfolgen. Oder Riesenspinnen in so einem Theater. Oder so einer Operraum, keine Ahnung. If you don't get enough sleep, it can even weaken your immune system and lead to various illnesses. So please be careful also. Is something the matter? No, I'm just a little surprised. I forgot to get a hold of myself again. I'm You're wrong. You're amazing. As expected of the ultimate nurse. Not that big of a deal. I'm just skilled at reading people's faces. I've been like this ever since I was young. I would get beaten up at school and home a lot. Oof. Since nobody would treat me when I was hurt, I just did it myself and eventually I got good at it. It's really, but I think I have an amazing talent for helping people. I mean, even now you noticed right away that I wasn't feeling well, right? So thank you for caring about me. I always treated myself for my own sake. But one day I realized something. Sick people, injured people are weaker than me. Huh? I mean, if you ignore a sick or injured person, they won't be able to endure the pain. And if worse comes to worse, they could even die, right? But if I know the proper way to treat them, that means my words are absolute. Which means they will need me. They will depend on me completely. That's why I can't leave the sick and injured alone. Because they always listen to what I say. I thought I was slowly starting to understand Mikan little by little, but I guess I was completely wrong. Yo, was ist falsch mit dir? Why do you want me to buy something to drink? Oh, das shiftet ja jetzt total. Fuyuhiko wirkte richtig krass, dass er sich vorgestellt hat, actually Character Development. Und die ist einfach jetzt voll crazy. Bienenstich, keine Ahnung. Was war das? Kill it. Okay, alles klar. Really, that's great to hear. If I show her any weakness, it'll be out the end for me. Okay, alles klar. Oh boy. I keep talking to Mika and avoided talking about illnesses. I was exhausted when I got back to my room. It's getting dark outside. It's nightmare already, huh? Ever since I arrived at this island, a day passes by abnormally fast. The doorbell? Does that mean someone's here? I cautiously walk toward the door and hope that slowly wary of what might be on the other side. Es wird eine Party. It's the past tense of nice to meet you, you know? Since we already engaged, nice to meet yous. Ibuki, you again. Allow me to apologize for surprising you with my sudden visit. I'm sorry. Well, it's a lot better than last time when you broke into my room. You must be the type who holds grudges, my ears and joints hurt. That means you have gout. So what do you want? Ibuki's doesn't get it either, but it looks like an invitation was sent to everyone. An invitation? See this thing. Okay, well, that's totally a girl's writing. Let's see, a recovery party for Yohiko at Tiddy Typhoon at 9 PM. What is this? Is this Monokuma's doing again?
Why,
Oh, rude. Don't put that in the same category as Monokuma. Is this you doing? I don't know what you're talking about at all. Ibuki just bought the invitation. Well, then you get some preparations, so I will go on ahead. I will leave it to you. 9 p.m. That's in 30 minutes. But even though it's a party for Fuyuka's recovery, is he even going to be able to come? After all, he just let his stomach this morning, but she took the trouble to do this out of goodwill. I guess I should head over to the music venue. Oh no. In Invitation, Leute. Entweder habe ich den Film schon geschaut, die Invitation, oder der muss ich noch schauen. Oder der war, glaube ich, richtig schlecht. Ah, der war vermutlich richtig schlecht. Wer ist denn schon da? Pet wäre noch schön. Ah ja, hier. Ah, weil die Typen da jetzt warten werden. Lass mich raten.
This too must be the will of causality. It's nearly showtime.
Oh, this guy's who cares anymore. Hä? Ich hab mich doch mit gut verstanden. Nagito, Ibuki invented you too, right?
Yep.
I'm honored, but since everyone else is also going to be there celebrating Fuyuhiko's recovery, no matter what, I think it's too rude for someone like me to go inside before everyone else arrives. Don't have to worry about me. You can go inside first. Believe me, I'm not worried. Oh boy, here we go. Achso, stimmt, die ist... Oh, hier sind ja schon richtig viele. Several people had already arrived at the music venue, but... Fuyuki, why are you... Is it bad I came? No, not that. Is it okay for you to move
It's
around?
gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's no way you're okay. You're seriously injured.
Even so.
They took the time to throw a party for me. There's no way I wouldn't come. I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't overwork yourself.
So,
I'm not overdoing it. Fine then, just let him do whatever he wants.
But...
It's fine. Just let him be. Apparently, Yakuza have pain tolerance down to an art. I can't believe he's actually forcing himself to join this kind of event. The old Fuyuhiko probably wouldn't have come no matter how much we invited him. He's probably trying his very best to change.
hey,
Das ist gut. Der gewinnt Sympathiepunkte, but it looks like Hiyoko definitely didn't come.
oh,
That seems to be the case.
Huh?
And Akane is not here too. What is that wild woman off doing? I hope she's not planning to do anything strange. As if on cue, right when Nikomaru expressed his unease, that's when it happened.
My...
Suddenly, the stage lit up very brightly and the person who appeared was...
Hey, y'all! It's Ibuki Miona! Thanks for coming out today! My specialty is making beef stew! I may not look like it, but people tell me that I'm a nurturing type. So I'm gonna do my very best performance so I can make everyone feel better! I hope you're all pumped up!
Just as I thought she was going for. Well, she's the ultimate musician after all. I can't imagine what else she would do at a music venue.
I'll start singing this first song with full-on energy! So, put your hands together for... From me to you too!
Since she was originally a member of a high school girls band that dominated the music charts, I can probably look forward to her musical styliness.
Thank you, everyone!
What the frick? I'm gonna get such an overwhelming bell for resonance. Even my four dark deviants of destruction look less lively than usual.
Something like this.
I too am starting to feel chilled. With the That's such a like from me to you. I thought it was going to be a sweet love song. If I recall, ich hab geskippt, weil ich dachte, jetzt kommt echt irgendwas Copyright-mäßiges. Danganronpa ist sowieso 50% demonetarisiert, aber egal. If I recall, the reason why Ibuki left the high school burns was creative differences. That must be why. It's awesome that's the first time I've heard such a famous song. Yoko,
I'm glad.
you came? So, whatever I did, I was invited too, you know. But if you're attending Fuyuhiko's recovery party, that means you already...
That's not it.
Hey, stupid, don't misunderstand. There's no way I would forgive him that easily.
Hey.
Because he's a Yakuza, you know? He's the type of person who preys on people by tricking them. Even now, he's probably just pretending to be sorry so he can trick to us.
Please wait.
There's no way that is possible. No, I get why she would think of me that way. Yeah, that's right. That's why they are never going to believe in you. Get it? This doesn't mean we have made up or anything. I'm only cooperating with you until we get off this island.
So.
Just remember, if anything happens, you're the first one who's gonna get cut off.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm glad, I'm really, really glad.
Nasty pig
Don't-
bar.
Okay.
Gross.
Hey, what are you looking at? Nothing. Somehow, even though it's little by little, I feel like things are starting to turn around. But that's all the more reason to worry about him, Monokuma. There's no way he's not going to do anything while he's watching us like this, right?
Boring.
Hey, how much longer are you guys gonna be bummed out? I came all the way here because you said it was a party.
Hey.
Come on, Ibuki, hurry up and start the next song.
Roger, thanks for writing. Let's go right ahead to the next song.
There's still more.
Now that this recovery party is in full swing, I've got a ballad prepared that totally fits the mood. Grab a partner and slow dance too. I squeezed out the baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
Stop it!
What's everyone doing here? Wow, Monomi.
Jeez.
Ich wollte jetzt echt meinen Kakao trinken und dabei den guten Song hören. Hey, don't interfere. I was enjoying such a fun party too. I wasn't invited to the party. Obviously not, you would ruin the party if you were here. But seriously, now's not the time. Now's not the time to enjoy a fun party. Why? Akane is dueling Monokuma. What did you say? At this point, Akane is gonna be in danger. Please do something to save her. Looks like my bad feeling was correct. I'm not the one who was the fool. It was my mistake to not keep my eyes on her. As a team manager, I should have had a proper grasp of my athlete's private life. Damn it, my failure will haunt me to the rest of my life. Or my name isn't Nemekonoro. Okay. Ja, dann komm. Where's Akane? At the beach where we first arrived at the island. Please hurry. Okay. Hey everyone. Thanks everyone. That's not it. And now Akane is in deep trouble, but you guys suck. Screw the South, bake it comfort. If this were a song title, it would be Salt Sipping to my broken heart. Okay, sie geht auch. Das wollte ich wissen. Okay. It's just a Nekomarase. I can't stand any more situation where someone is taking any longer. There's no time to spare. Okay. Okay. Man kann nicht so zum Beach gehen. Oh, da muss ich hin. Ich Ich wollte schon sagen, das war doch viel closer. Ey, was geht ab? No, ich hab drauf gedrückt. Dabei wollte ich nur mit der Waifu reden, kurz bevor es unschön wird. Hey Jackie, what are you doing? I gotta get to the beach. Calm down. Huh?
Well?
It's true you need to hurry, but there's no way you can make good decisions if you're so worked up. But if we don't hurry, Akane it's for the sake of saving Akane too. We don't know what's beyond this point. That's why we need to stay calm, I think. Yeah, you got it. Okay, I'm okay now. Then let's go. Wow, das war's jetzt total. Oh boy. Hab doch gesagt Akane oder sowas. Oder Nekomaru. After running there at full sprint, by the time I got to the beach and struggled to regain my breath, I saw a shocking scene unfold before me. Ah, ich wollte es gerade sagen.
Akane, looks like you're just barely avoiding any fatal injuries. Yep, at least your agility is worthy of praise. But did you only challenge me just so you can show me your sweet dance moves?
Damn it! Why can't I even graze you with my attacks?
Well, you know, we're on completely different levels. That means we view the world differently. It's like a character from a punk manga challenging an enemy from a super-powered battle manga. It's obvious you can't win.
Hey!
Is she really serious about not even grazing it? Akane is just fighting a stuffed animal. Minokuma is an advanced machine. It's designed for combat. It's probably capable of exerting such power. However, as far as speed is concerned, Akane is far faster than any athlete I've ever seen. And she says she can't even graze him with her attacks. Is that even possible? However, because it's possible, that's why she's in this situation, right? As long as she ended up like that, there's not much we can really do about it. At the very least, we should overcome the despair of Akane's death and use it as fuel to bolster our hope. Like Fuyuhiko did, you see? I never wanted to feel that feeling ever again. If I have to feel that way again, I will make sure I stop it, even if it costs me and my life. You can't, you really die if you keep exaggerating yourself. It's just a little life Peiko gave me. It's not precious anyway. Ja, juckt ein Fuyuhiko grad.
This is Nekomaru Nidai's final firework.
Now then, it looks like everyone's here, so I might as well finish this. Didn't I say I won't allow any rule violations against me? This is what happens when you break the rules. Disappear!
The world shocked and turned stark white, as if the surrounding scenery and every sound was blown away by the impact. It was all completely white, and within that white I hear the voice.
Nekomaru! Nekomaru! Why did you save...
Isn't it obvious? Supporting their athletes is a manager's duty. However, what a shame for someone like Nekomaru Nidai who was just a little shot from a bazooka. I really am the worst.
Get a hold of yourself! Nekomaru!
Akane, the time I've spent with you, it wasn't so bad. Don't die, Akane.
Nekomaru!
Ach, das geht ja noch. Are you kidding me?
That's...
Holy crap, instead of the rule violator Akane.
hell?
What a major failure. I ended up killing Nekomaru, who had nothing to do with this.
Hey!
Hold on. It's faint, but his heart is still beating. He's not dead yet. Then you gotta hurry and treat him. Come on, come on, can you do something about this, right? Save Nekomaru like you saved me?
Hey!
That's right. If you killed someone who didn't violate the rules, that makes you the one who violated the rules.
Well?
Then let's just say we're even. Huh? In exchange for forgiving Akane for breaking the rules, let's just say Nekomaru was the sacrifice. So isn't it okay to say we're even? You're not gonna save him? Jeez. Jeez, guess I have no choice. It's annoying, but it would be boring if he died a meaningless death. I will activate my special trump card.
This again?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
He even recycled the same line again.
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Nekomaru vanished from our sight. Why did this happen?
What's going on?
Hey, he's gonna be alright, right? Nekomaru's gonna be saved, right? Of course, he obviously gonna be saved. But Fuyuhiko finally returned to us. I cannot believe Nekomaru is gone now.
No! Hey!
Can you stop yelling? Screaming won't help, you know?
Cause... Uggo!
This isn't cursed. That is what happens when you let our guard down. All this talk about everyone getting along, we are just fooling ourselves. We are just pretending we understood the situation we are in. Teamwork, friendship, cooperation, nothing matters. The stupid ones will just be killed one after another. It won't be a mystery when you eventually betray. That's why I'm never gonna rely on anyone. That's the reality here. Are you saying it is meaningless for us to even work together? If it really did have meaning, Nekomaru wouldn't have ended up like that. He ended up like that because he's weird feelings of friendship.
You!
Hey, you understand, right? When the stupid ones try to act on their own, it makes trouble for anyone else. So can you please not involve me? I don't wanna die a meaningless death.
What is...
We don't have to worry about Coach Nekomaru. Man, that's disappointing. It's all your fault and you're not even worried about him. You're not worried about it? There's no need to worry about worrying. I know Coach Nekomaru is a monstrous guy. There's no way he's gonna die from something like that. There's no doubt Nekomaru is definitely gonna come back. So when that happens, I will make sure I apologize to him because I was too weak and I caused him trouble. So when he comes back, I will make sure to say I'm sorry. As we all return to our cottages, we are silent. Even if we open our mouth, only words of worry would come out. We all knew that. When we saw Nekomaru's tragedy happen right in front of us, once again we were all taught, if you think you won't die, well, that's just wishful thinking. On this island, without any warning, people die. That is the nightmare we are trapped in. When you think you're finally woken up from the nightmare, you realize you're still inside it, and thus the nightmare continues.
Super!
Monokuma Super Fables Story 58. A Tengu came down from the mountains. A long time ago, there was a village that was afraid of Tengus showing up. The Tengus apparently did as they pleased, such as stealing food and kidnapping women. But is it really the Tengus' fault? Isn't it actually the humans' fault for running nature by destroying the mountains there where Tengus lived? You think monsters are scary? It's humans that are the scary ones. Everyone, now's the time to rise up against the humans. We must protect nature from the humans and return the world to a peaceful place where monsters roam free.
Bring it on!
Monokuma Super Fables. The end.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
As usual, well, even if I say that, it doesn't matter anymore, but I greeted the morning without having slept at all. I really wanted to see somebody, anybody, as fast as I could. I felt like I had to share this anxious feeling with someone. Just couldn't deal with it alone. I should go to the restaurant for now. Oh komm, ich nehme noch eine Folge auf. Aber für euch ist jetzt Schluss. Bis zur nächsten Episode. Bis dann.